Have you ever wondered why Three Kings Day holds such a significant place in the global festive calendar? This beloved holiday, marked with joy and anticipation, has its roots deeply embedded in history. Celebrated with unique traditions in diverse corners of the world, it's a testament to universal joy and goodwill. Whether it's the vibrant parades of Spain or the gift-giving rituals in Latin America, Three Kings Day is a global phenomenon that transcends borders. Stay tuned as we journey back in time to unearth the origins of this beloved holiday. Our journey begins in the biblical times, where the first whispers of the Three Kings Day originated. As we delve into these ancient roots, we find ourselves in the pages of the Gospel of Matthew. The story that unfolds is one of prophecy and pilgrimage, the journey of the three wise men, or magi, as they're often called. These men, hailing from the east, were scholars, studiers of the stars. They observed a new and bright star in the sky, a celestial event that was foretold to signal the birth of a new king. Guided by this star, the Magi embarked on a journey, their destination unknown, but their purpose clear: to pay homage to this newborn king. The star led them to Bethlehem, where they found the baby Jesus. They presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Each gift was not only valuable, but also symbolic. Gold represented Jesus's royal standing, frankincense his divine nature, and myrrh, often used in burial rituals, foreshadowed his mortality. This encounter, as told by Matthew, marked the first recorded celebration of the Epiphany, or Three Kings Day. The word Epiphany comes from the Greek epiphania, meaning manifestation, signifying the moment when the divine nature of Jesus was revealed to the Magi. Over time, the story of the Magi's journey and their gifts became central to Christian lore. Though the Bible doesn't specify the number of Magi, tradition settled on three, likely due to the three gifts. These Magi, often referred to as kings, were later named Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar, each representing a different part of the known world: Europe, Asia, and Africa, respectively. And so the seeds of the Three Kings Day were sown. A story of faith, prophecy, and pilgrimage became a holiday, a day to commemorate the Magi's journey and the revelation of Jesus as the Son of God. Thus, the stage was set for a tradition that would span centuries. Just as the wise men traversed through the desert, so too did the tradition of Three Kings Day journey through time. Let's take a step back, all the way to the early Christian era. The celebration of the Epiphany, as it was known then, was a key event in the Christian calendar. This was a time when the faithful would gather to honor the visit of the Magi to the infant Jesus, marking the revelation of Christ to the Gentiles. The Epiphany was a solemn, religious observance, with the focus being on piety and devotion. As we move forward to the Middle Ages, the observance of Three Kings Day began to take on a more festive character. The holiday was no longer solely a religious event, but also a social one. In many European countries, it was customary for a king to be chosen from amongst the people. This king would be treated as royalty for the day, symbolizing the adoration of the Magi for the infant Jesus. The Middle Ages also saw a shift in the way the Magi were depicted. Initially, the Bible did not specify the number of wise men or their names. However, during this period, they became known as the Three Kings, each with their own distinct identities: Caspar, Melchior, and Balthazar. As we journey into the modern era, the celebration of Three Kings Day has evolved further, adapting to the changing times. The holiday has become more inclusive, embracing different cultures and traditions. In some countries, children leave their shoes out for the kings to fill with gifts, while in others, a special cake, known as the King's Cake, is baked for the occasion. In the modern era, the holiday has also seen a resurgence in religious observance, with many Christian denominations holding special services to commemorate the Epiphany. However, the spirit of festivity and celebration remains, with parades, feasts, and gift-giving being common features of the holiday. Notably, the tradition of the king for the day has also evolved. In some places, this has become a more symbolic act, with a figurine hidden in the king's cake. The person who finds the figurine in their slice is said to be blessed with good luck for the coming year. We can also see the influence of globalization on the holiday. With the spread of Christianity to different parts of the world, the celebration of Three Kings Day has also spread, taking on unique flavors in different cultures. From the grand parades in Spain to the solemn church services in the Philippines, the holiday is celebrated in myriad ways across the globe. In an era of commercialized holidays, Three Kings Day has managed to retain its unique blend of religious observance and festive celebration. While the ways in which it is celebrated may vary, the core essence of the holiday remains the same, a time to remember and honor the visit of the Magi to the infant Jesus. From its early Christian roots to its modern-day incarnation, the journey of Three Kings Day through the ages is a testament to its enduring appeal. It's a holiday that has adapted and evolved, reflecting the changing times and cultures. Yet, at its heart, it remains a celebration of faith, joy, and generosity. The holiday we know today is a rich tapestry of these historical influences. From the cobblestone streets of Europe to the sandy beaches of Latin America, Three Kings Day is a truly global celebration. Across the world, this holiday is celebrated with a variety of traditions that make it a unique and joyful occasion. Let's embark on an international journey of the Three Kings Day celebrations. In the charming towns and cities of France, the holiday is marked by the consumption of a special pastry known as the Galette des Rois, or King's Cake. This delicate, flaky dessert is filled with almond cream, and hidden within it is a small figurine. Whoever finds this trinket in their slice is crowned the king or queen for the day, a tradition that brings an element of fun and suspense to the festivities. Traveling south to Spain, the Feast of the Epiphany is greeted with grand parades known as cabalgatas. These vibrant processions feature the three kings, Melchior, Gaspar, and Balthazar, who ride through the streets tossing candies to the delighted children lining the route. The night preceding the feast, children leave their shoes out, hoping they will be filled with gifts from the kings by morning. Across the Atlantic, in the warm climes of Latin America, the celebrations take yet another form. Children here also leave their shoes out, but instead of candies, they wake to find them filled with gifts, mirroring the three gifts the kings brought to baby Jesus. In some regions, children write letters to the kings, expressing their wishes, much like letters to Santa Claus in other cultures. In Puerto Rico, the tradition evolves further. Children gather grass or hay in shoeboxes and place them under their beds for the king's camels. The next day, they wake up to find gifts where the grass was. Moving north to Mexico, Rosca de Reyes, a circular sweetbread decorated with candied fruits, is the highlight. Much like the French galette, a small figurine of baby Jesus is hidden inside. The person who finds it hosts a party on February 2nd, the day of the Candlemas, thus extending the holiday cheer. In Poland, the day is marked by a tradition called Orzak Trzech Króli, a procession that reenacts the journey of the three kings. Participants dress up as the kings and, accompanied by carolers, march through the streets, creating a lively spectacle. Similarly, in Italy, the holiday is celebrated with La Befana, a kind witch who, like the wise men, travels to bring gifts to children. The night before Epiphany, children hang up their stockings for La Befana to fill. From the snowy landscapes of Central Europe to the sunny islands of the Caribbean, each culture adds its unique flavor to the Three Kings Day. Despite the differences, they all share the common threads of joy, generosity, and a celebration of the arrival of the three wise men. This global celebration of the Three Kings Day beautifully showcases how a single story can inspire a multitude of traditions, each with its unique charm and significance. It is an opportunity for communities to come together, to share, to give, and to rejoice. It is a testament to the enduring appeal of the Three Kings' journey and their role in the Christmas narrative. So, as the world lights up in celebration, from the warm bonfires in Spain to the festive parades in Latin America, from the joyous feasts in France to the lively processions in Poland, one thing is abundantly clear. No matter where you are in the world, the spirit of Three Kings Day prevails. In the age of the internet and global connectivity, Three Kings Day continues to evolve. Beyond the borders of Spain, Latin America, and the Philippines, where it has deep-rooted historical significance, this holiday now finds relevance in corners of the globe one might not expect. The essence of Three Kings Day is about sharing, giving, and celebrating the Epiphany, the day the three wise men visited the baby Jesus. Today, this spirit of generosity and joy transcends religious boundaries and finds expression in diverse, contemporary ways. In Australia, for instance, the tradition of chalking the door has gained popularity. It's a custom where people write the current year and the initials of the three kings above their doors with chalk, with crosses between the numbers and letters. This simple act is a modern interpretation that combines the old with the new, blending tradition with contemporary living. On the other side of the world, in the United States, Three Kings Day parades have become a vibrant display of cultural fusion. Floats adorned with effigies of the three kings, music that combines carols with pop tunes, and a fusion of dishes from Puerto Rican coquito to Mexican rosca de reyes, all contribute to a unique celebration that encapsulates the diversity of modern America. In many parts of Europe, particularly in Spain, the tradition of the Three Kings Parade has been adapted to the digital age. With live streaming, people from all over the world can now join in the festivities virtually. It's a wonderful example of how technology can help keep traditions alive and accessible, even in our fast-paced, digital-centric world. Even in non-Christian countries, the spirit of Three Kings Day is celebrated. In Japan, a country known for its love of festivals, the holiday has found a place. Though not tied to the Christian faith, the Japanese celebrate it as a day of giving, often exchanging gifts as a sign of goodwill. What's truly inspiring about the modern interpretation of Three Kings Day is how it has crossed cultural, geographical, and religious boundaries to become a global celebration of giving and joy. It has managed to maintain its core values of generosity and celebration while adapting to contemporary ways of life. As we move forward, the tradition of Three Kings Day continues to adapt, yet its core remains the same. From its biblical origins to its global celebration today, Three Kings Day is a testament to the enduring power of tradition. With roots deeply embedded in Christian lore, this holiday has evolved from a simple commemoration of the Magi's visit to baby Jesus into a vibrant worldwide celebration. In the beginning, we trace the genesis of Three Kings Day back to the Gospel of Matthew in the New Testament. It's fascinating how a brief biblical account has given birth to such a grand global festival. This holiday is a testament to the power of stories and how they can transcend time and space, touching millions of hearts along the way. We journeyed through the ages, witnessing the evolution of Three Kings Day. From the Middle Ages, when it was primarily a religious observance, to the Renaissance period filled with pageantry and feasts, and finally to the modern era, where it has become a blend of cultural practices and religious symbolism. The holiday has truly evolved, adapting to the changing times while still maintaining its core essence. Our voyage took us around the world, showcasing how Three Kings Day is celebrated in different cultures. From the lively parades in Spain to the colorful fiestas in Mexico, the solemn masses in the Philippines, and the gift exchanges in many European countries. This holiday is indeed a global phenomenon, cherished and celebrated in its unique ways in every corner of the world. Lastly, we delved into the modern Three Kings Day, a harmonious blend of old traditions and new interpretations. Today, the holiday is not just about the biblical Magi, but also about family, giving, and joy. It's a day to celebrate the wonder of life, the joy of giving, and the warmth of family. As we celebrate Three Kings Day today, we are not just partaking in a holiday, but also in a rich historical tradition that spans centuries and continents. So here's to Three Kings Day, a testament to the enduring power of tradition, and a shining example of how a story can touch hearts and unite people across the globe. We hope you enjoyed our journey through the history and celebration of Three Kings Day. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you have a unique Three Kings Day tradition or memory you'd like to share? Let us know in the comments below. We're sure our community would love to hear your experiences. And if you found this video enlightening, please consider sharing it with friends and family who might be interested in the rich history and global celebration of Three Kings Day. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We strive to bring you engaging and enlightening content. Thank you for joining us on this journey today, and we look forward to exploring more fascinating topics with you. Until then, keep the spirit of Three Kings Day alive in your hearts and homes.